Hey guys, I'm over here with RevHiker. He's been in town for the past couple of days. I thought I'd take him out to lunch. So rather than go to one of the nice food trucks in Seattle, maybe Pike Place Market, the International District, I thought I would treat him to some Mountain House. So I have the Mountain House 48-hour emergency meal kit here. It has 6 different items in there. So I thought we'd cook some of them up. Yep. We'll have lunch out here. We're at the REI headquarters in downtown Seattle. So we'll do a little boiling some water, set up the plates, and have some fun. So stay tuned for this taste test video of the Mountain House 48-hour emergency meal kit. All right, so this 48-hour emergency kit includes 2 of each item. So it has 2 of the breakfast skillet, 2 of the spaghetti with meat sauce, and 2 of the rice and chicken. So like I mentioned, this costs around $40 to get the whole packet. I think if you buy each one of them individually, it's probably $1 to $2 less. Here's RevHiker here in the background. So I think the breakfast skillet, if you get it on Amazon, probably costs $6 for the spaghetti and $7 for the rice and chicken. So with this one, you're just getting the whole kit. You put it in your pantry, and I think that is what it's designed for. The RevHiker is actually going to be testing the same kit when he goes back home. So we're doing a little testing it out, little pre-test on it. So, all right, let's boil some water. For boiling the water, we're going to use the MSR Wind Boiler 1 liter, which is very similar to the Jet Boil, if you guys are familiar with that, although it has a little bit better wind protection there. So it has a little windscreen built in, which is real nice. All right, so it says feeds 1 adult for 2 days. So for the 2 of us, it would feed 1 of us for 1 day, and I think we're going to eat one. I think we're going to eat all of them in a meal.
We're just going to pig out.
We're just going to pig out. So this isn't its intended use. So emergency retreats, outdoor adventures, home meals in a pinch. So, last time I did a knife video, I was cutting in towards myself, and people in the comment sections let me know that that's not the correct way of doing it. So sometimes when you're filming videos, you forget about the proper way of doing it. All right, so here we go. Okay, so it looks like it's using the breakfast skillet wraps then in here. Now RevHiker specializes in ultralight backpacking, and so this sometimes you feel this might take up a little bit too much space.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they're good and everything, but they are a bit bulky for my small pack.
Yeah. But for me, it works great because I'm not an ultralight backpacker. All right, so there we got that spaghetti. So let's do 1 of each. Let's do a spaghetti, rice and chicken. And it's noon, but we'll have a little brunch then, so we'll have the breakfast skillet as well. All right, so I have our water here. This is enough for the breakfast item and 1 of the entrees. So RevHiker, like a true ultralighter, was like, well, I brought all the stuff. I brought all the supplies, the food, camera equipment, but I forgot to bring water. We had a little bit of water, and RevHiker's like, well, let's go over to that fountain over there and jack some water and just boil it up. But I had some in the car. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's way over there. So that was we're using bottled water, but we could have used that, I guess, right? That would have been the true way of doing it.
That's the way I'd be doing it.
Yeah, REI doesn't matter. All right, let's boil this up. I got the wind boil lighted. Use the Zippo lighter for starting it up. All right, got a nice little picnic table set up here with the plates, forks, and the Mountain House. All right, so here's the breakfast skillet. Did a video on this a couple weeks back, so it's very similar. And there we go with the chicken and rice. So RevHiker was saying that the ultralight approach would be to trim all the excess material off of it.
Just cut off all the extra material.
Yeah.
Not so much that you cut into it. And then I've also seen guys where they take all the contents out and throw them like one of those gallon Ziploc bags, and then just bring one of these bags and cook all their meals in it because they're a lot less bulky. Yeah. So just for bulk and also a little bit of weight too then.
Yep. All right. All right, we're boiling here. I think we got the Leatherman. I'll turn this down a little.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I'd turn that sucker right on. Jeez. Burning the crap out of me.
That's one way of reducing the water so you don't get them quite as soggy. That thing boiled it fast, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that was a seriously rolling boil too.
That was serious, yeah. So on the last Mountain House video I did, I put the advertised water in, and it got a little bit mushier than what I'd like, so I'm gonna go a little bit less. There, let's do that. Actually, I gotta mix these up a little bit. I think we let them go sit for 8 to 9 minutes. All right, RevHiker's teaching me some stuff on the Mountain House. That trick of the trade: shake it instead of stirring it. Then
shake it, not stirred.
Shake it, not stirred. James Bond, RevHiker. All right, so we have these ones cooking over there, or waiting to be eaten. Here's the spaghetti with meat sauce. I've had this one before. It has kind of, it's not like very long spaghetti noodles. It's like the stumpy versions of it, but there you go. All right, so the skillet and the rice and chicken should be just about done. RevHiker's gonna be checking it out. Spaghetti has a little bit to go.
And we'll give this, smells good.
Smells good?
Smells really good, yeah.
Nice. I forgot Tabasco sauce though.
Oh no.
Man, total fail.
Epic fail.
Epic fail.
Yeah, that should be done in about another minute.
Okay, go.
Get cranking.
All right, he even brought some serving spoons for us for our nice little picnic here.
True outdoor farm.
Everyone at REI is just looking at us like, what the heck's going on? We had our REI security coming over. Like, check on those guys at the picnic table. I don't know what they're doing. Little do they know they're going on YouTube. All right, here's the breakfast skillet. That's just a meal right in itself then, right?
Yeah,
That's we're kind of going overkill on this. Gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins, I think. So
yeah.
Let's do it anyway. Here's the rice and chicken. Let's serve that one up. RevHiker's serving up the plates. Man, oh my gosh! How are we gonna eat all this?
We're gonna have to take it like a champ.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
They say it's about 4,200 calories. I think for the entire box. So we have maybe 2,100. Each one of us is doing 1,000 calories. That's like a Big Mac meal or something. And we still have the spaghetti to go.
Supersize me.
All right, you want to get started on this? Or?
Let's do it.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this one hand, and I'll eat at the same time. I'm gonna try the breakfast. I've already had this one, so I know what this one tastes like. Skillet's good.
Sorry, this is my first time eating on camera.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't chew with your mouth open. No elbows on the table. Yeah, if you guys haven't had the skillet, I think that's the best one out of the breakfast ones I have.
Oh, if I wasn't choking, it'd be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's totally filling. I think it has a great flavor. Salt and pepper wise, I mean, I don't think I would need to add anything on it.
No,
I didn't before
really
either.
Good.
Yeah.
Really good, yeah. Definitely.
All right, let me give YouTube a bite real quick. All right, here we go.
Here comes the plane.
Comes the plane. All right, there's no way I'm gonna finish all this stuff, but
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Have you tried the chicken yet?
I'm about to.
Man,
Dude.
Drew from RevHiker, if you can see me, he told me he eats like you eat really fast, all right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, look at that. He just played.
Well, to be fair, Cliff was setting up the camera.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change the fact I'm a pig.
I'm gonna try the chicken and rice now.
It's not bad.
That's good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, so yeah, really good flavor on the chicken and rice. I would definitely put less water in than what they advertise because it makes it so it's not as runny as what I've had before. All right, here's another bite, YouTube. There you go. Everyone's staring at me like I'm crazy, but okay. All right, good eating.
I wish we had a second camera set up to see how people were looking. The reactions are the absolute best part of this whole thing. The good news is I don't live here.
Yeah.
So I don't have to deal with this afterwards.
There's going to be like a do not serve sign to...
Do not test REI products outside the store, please.
Right, here we go on the spaghetti. Kind of has that ragu kind of look to it, like or Chef Boyardee kind of look. That's what I meant. Yeah.
This one pours.
It's pours. It looks saucy. So yeah, definitely has some meat chunks in there.
Yeah, got some little mini meats going on.
Yeah, I always like the Mountain House flavors that have that's like a pasta or a rice because you're used to having dehydrated pasta, dehydrated rice.
Yeah.
Anything that's besides that, that's questionable to me.
Basically.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put it on your plate.
Okay, all goes down the same chute. So.
Yeah, I can't have that. I hate when my food touches.
Yeah, I understand. I like the little kid trays that you have when that's what RevHiker prefers for on the ultralight hikes.
You know, that could have been on the private thing yesterday.
Yeah.
that's one of the private things. He's OCD about his food touching, almost nothing else. about to sink my teeth into the pasta.
Okay.
Let's do this.
That's nice and hot, jeez.
Yep, she's warm. It's better than Chef Boyardee.
It is. It's better than Chef Boyardee. Maybe not as good as Mom's, but nothing is. The meat tastes good.
Yeah.
Meat tastes good. Noodles are the stumpies.
You know, usually when you taste this stuff and you don't really think much about it, it's usually when it's better.
Yeah.
Because that means there's nothing nasty about it.
Actually,
You know what I mean? It just tastes pretty.
It tastes really nice.
Yeah,
So,
pretty
I've
good.
had it before, but it's been a while, and now it tastes even better than what I remember.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I think it's about time for final thoughts on the Mountain House 48-hour emergency meal kit. What do you think of the selections?
I think they're really good. The breakfast skillet was really good, and the chicken and rice was good. Maybe not quite as good as the breakfast skillet, but this pasta,
The pasta's the best one.
yeah,
I think.
it's really good.
Yeah, spaghetti's the best out of the kit, in my opinion. Both of our opinions.
I think it's really good. Yeah,
All of them are really good. Normally, I like variety, so I think if there's one person, I'd want to have like some of the new flavors from 2015. But I'd be real happy with this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
and I thought that they fit all the items in there. I mean, there wasn't a lot of dead space in there.
Not a lot, no.
Yeah, so I guess I've kept a couple of these in the pantry.
Yeah,
and
be good.
for a rainy day, it's about the same price as what they'd be individually. So you're not really saving anything. You're just kind of getting the convenience of having it all together like that.
Yeah.
Grab and go. They have a single handle here, so you don't see it on the other side like that. So you just put it up in the pantry like that, grab it, go, and that's I guess what you'd use for emergency on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so hope you guys enjoyed watching this video featuring the Mountain House 48-hour emergency meal kit featuring Rev Prepper. We're having a good time. I have a lot more food to eat, so but yeah, all in all, real good tasting.
Yeah, I did change my name to Rev Prepper, by the way.
Oh, we're introducing. That might go in the bloopers, but we're bringing him into the prepper community. He wants to be a hiker. I don't like that. I want I want him to be involved now, fully integrated into the prepper community. So you should start another channel. You should have like
it'll be
RevHiker
and Rev Prepper.
Rev Prepper.
Sounds good to me.
And I'll make the urban hiker, and that's where I don't go on any hills or anything. It's all on like the street. Yeah, that'll be my new channel. Stay tuned for that, guys.
Hardcore urban hiking.
Yeah, but yeah, Mountain House. Yeah, it's good.
stuff.
I wish it was a couple bucks less. I think.
Yeah.
So you like get the deal out of it because you
Yeah,
could just buy them
exactly.
individually. But
Right.
but the ones that they picked are all real good, real hearty. They're really filling. It probably lasts longer than 48 hours. I think, so.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys, leave your comments below in the comment section on what you think of the Mountain House 48-hour emergency meal kit. And RevHiker and I are signing out. See you guys. All right, guys. So,
There's nothing to say.
yeah, so RevHiker, look at his plate here. He needs a lot of calories for what's going on. Look at my plate. I've done almost no damage to it, and I'm really full. And you're talking about getting some more food at
I'm talking like round 2 right now.
Yeah, he's ready for round 2. So, and those ultralight hikers, they really need a lot of calories for walking around. So.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's awesome. Maybe you had a hole in your plate and it just kind of fell through, and I don't know.
Nope, hollow leg.
Yeah. All right.